The renowned theater, film, and television actor Julio Jung passed away at the age of 84 on Saturday, June 6, marking the end of a long and distinguished artistic journey that left a deep imprint on multiple generations of audiences and performers. His death was received with reflection and sadness across the cultural world, as he was widely recognized not only for his extensive body of work, but also for the distinctive presence he brought to every medium he touched. Over the course of his life, Julio Jung became a figure closely associated with versatility, creativity, and a unique expressive style that combined performance, voice, and personality in a way that made him instantly recognizable. The 2025 National Humor Award winner had built a career that extended far beyond a single artistic discipline. He was known for his work as a radio announcer, a comedian, and an entertainer, with a particularly memorable deep voice that became one of his defining traits. That voice, often described as distinctive and expressive, allowed him to connect with audiences in a way that felt both personal and powerful, whether he was performing on stage, acting in film, or speaking through radio. His ability to move across different artistic platforms reflected not only his talent, but also his deep commitment to communication in all its forms. Julio Jung developed his artistic career in both Chile and Venezuela, shaping his identity as an actor through experiences that crossed national and cultural boundaries. His time in Venezuela became a significant chapter in his life, as it was during his exile after 1973 that he continued to grow as an actor and also took on the role of a teacher. In this period of displacement, he did not step away from his craft. Instead, he expanded it, sharing his knowledge with others while continuing to perform and evolve as an artist. His return to his homeland 11 years later marked another important turning point, reconnecting him with the cultural environment where his career had originally taken root. Throughout his journey, Julio Jung's work was often highlighted for its intellectual depth and its ability to go beyond simple entertainment. The Institute of Humorous Studies at Diego Portales University emphasized the contribution he made as an interpreter of radio drama, particularly his work in Tarzan, noting his ability to transform comedy into a field of artistic and political exploration. Rather than treating humor as a surface-level tool for amusement alone, he approached it as something layered, capable of carrying meaning, critique, and reflection. This approach distinguished him from many of his contemporaries and helped shape the way humor could be understood in broader artistic contexts. During the most complex years of the dictatorship, Julio Jung was part of a generation of artists who had to navigate strict censorship and political pressure. Despite these limitations, he and his collaborators found ways to express ideas through irony, subtlety, and creative resistance. His work during this period demonstrated a quiet but powerful defiance, as he managed to skirt censorship while still challenging authority through humor that was both intelligent and carefully constructed. This balance between expression and restraint became a defining feature of his artistic identity during those years. His collaboration with Andres Rion played an especially important role in shaping this period of his career. Together, they contributed to projects such as the Summit of Presidents, the Permanent Democratic Restoration Party, Dr. Nobel, and Don Quixote. These works became known for their absurd and elevated style of humor, blending surreal elements with sharp social observation. The comedic approach they developed was not only entertaining but also reflective of the time in which it was created, capturing the tension, restrictions, and underlying commentary of an era marked by political complexity. The Institute of Humorous Studies highlighted how these collaborations helped define a new type of humor that left a lasting mark on Chilean cultural history. It was described as absurd, yet intellectually refined, capable of operating on multiple levels at once. This form of comedy did not rely solely on easy jokes or direct statements, but instead built meaning through structure, timing, and performance. Julio Jung's participation in this movement positioned him as a key figure in the evolution of comedic expression during a challenging historical period. Beyond his contributions to humor and performance, Julio Jung also established a significant presence in film. His cinematic career extended to more than 35 films, a body of work that demonstrated both consistency and range. Within this extensive filmography, several titles stand out, including Coronación, Cachimba, and Role in Amnesia.